So guys, what's the future hold for us? As now we know, Klopp has announced his retirement.
Interesting time. Interesting time.
How will this impact the dressing room, guys?
What do you think?
At the moment, right, the first thing I told myself when on Friday when I learned of this news, right,
during the Coldplay concert,
after I sleep and all that, the next day I wake up, right, there was a bit of anger. A bit of anger.
About
a bit of anger because I feel like
wrong time to announce.
no, it's not the wrong time. I feel that it's probably a right time for him to announce because it gives time for the owners to find his replacement. It's ample time, and he says that the decision has already been made in November.
Yep.
So they have a lot of discussions and all that.
November.
Right. The only thing is that he wants to break the news to the fans now. So there's still a lot of playing time left and all that. And right now we are at the top of the league. So like what VBD says, this is where they will put into the next shift and then give him a proper send off. So to me as a fan, I have a bit of anger, as in like I will not tolerate any more bullshit from our players. They know their manager, their most beloved manager is leaving. They better play their socks off. If they slack, I'm not gonna give them any slack really. I will just criticize.
How about Nunes?
Nunes also.
Okay.
Lucky he score.
Okay.
You give six season, I tell you, Nunes. You better
so
be careful.
do you think the players will respond in that way? Or they better be lah, of course. But do you think how will the players
I feel
respond?
like yes, a lot of the players have a certain respect for Klopp because a lot of our current players, right, Klopp calls them before they sign or when they are international break. He contacts them personally. There is a lot of interaction between Klopp and the players, and I feel a lot of them really love Klopp. The way he manages, he's a people person. You know how he manages. When he finishes, he hugs the players. The way he interacts on the field, you can feel the connection there. So they will want to play for Klopp, especially knowing that this is his last season. So that's one. But the only thing I'm afraid of is that he is such a pulling power, signing players. Next season onwards, I don't know how we're going to put this. That's the only thing that the blip that I feel. If he leaves, right, there is no more pulling power for Liverpool. The only pulling power we have is if we really win all whatever trophies, whatever quadruple that we have, and from there we build on from that. That's the only way. Other than that, right, I think there's still a bit of grey area there.
Mel, what do you think?
Okay lah. For this season, I think the players dressing room wise, I am not really particularly worried of what's happening over there, because the fact remains that it is Jurgen Klopp, and I think the boys in there, they will know that the father is living. We need to do what we need to give this man a proper send-off. And hopefully, when it comes to May and the final game at Anfield with Wolves, hopefully he will lift his second EPL trophy. I mean, that is in a perfect world.
Yeah, perfect send-off.
But I think for the players, what is more concerning is there are three senior figures who are in their final 18 months or something like that of their contract. All right, Trent, Van Dijk, and Salah. Okay, so of course for Van Dijk and Salah, because Van Dijk and Salah are already in their 30s, so 18 months later they'll probably be about, I don't know, about 32, 33 already. So maybe also towards the end of top level football already. Okay, so whether would they move on or whatever, because anyway, I think for centre backs, Kwanzaa is probably slated as Van Dijk's replacement, eventual replacement. You know what I mean? Yeah, because of course I think Matip, to be honest, we have seen him play for the last time for Liverpool. Because he's definitely, I don't think his contract will be renewed at the end of the season. So Kwanzaa will definitely take his spot in the team. So the only question is that how many of these senior figures will actually continue with Liverpool, now knowing that primarily why these players joined Liverpool. I think there's a certain amount of there's certain reason. Part of the reason is Klopp.
Yeah.
Definitely, Klopp was actually a pulling factor, especially in cases like Van Dijk, when a lot of top clubs were after him at the time. Why did he choose Liverpool?
Probably the manager.
Salah, you know what I mean? Salah, same thing. Luis Diaz, you know, Darwin Núñez. Because all these players, I think it was coveted that a lot of clubs were going after them. Why did they choose Liverpool? There has to be, I believe there has to be something that is non-football related.
Yeah, I agree. Because it comes down to the human factor, right?
Even
if
human factor.
It's Arteta at Arsenal, players would want to join Arsenal because they know that it's a process, and like Arteta said, trust the process. So they will want to come in and say, okay, look, Arteta knows how to develop players. That's why thankfully Rice came to Arsenal compared to Manchester City. If Arteta was not there and there was no process, I think Rice would have gone City straight away. So this human factor maybe plays a very big part.
I saw in the FA Cup yesterday, I saw the energy already. I think they are going all out to give a perfect send-off to Klopp. And yesterday when they played, I see Conor Bradley playing very well. McConnell was, composed. He knows what he needs to do. And then Kwanzaa was there, standard. His performance was superb. And then slowly the transition when Trent Alexander-Arnold, even Robo was out for a long time. We don't see the rustiness. They know they're going to go out there and perform
so you think that it's a good thing that Klopp announces and then the players will step up?
I think it galvanizes them. It galvanizes them.
Post lah.
They're going to go full throttle.
Like I said, it is Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah, man.
It is Jurgen Klopp. The players will want to give him what he fully deserves. And they know that probably he deserves something before he goes. And I mean, I was reading this article that day about will it be the perfect poetry? Okay, it will be the perfect poetry where it actually ends off with the Europa League because it started with the Europa League.
He didn't win.
The first season, remember he lost 3-1 to Sevilla?
Okay.
First season. So then the final season, the Europa League. So it's like poetry in motion. You know what I mean? So I was reading the article, it's like quite interesting. Although I'm not sure whether, I want to make out of it or whatever. But hey, it's like,
we have so much coincidence.
But that'll be cool though. That'll be cool. That makes a good documentary.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I think no use already. Klopp is leaving.
That's when you have to do the
No,
documentary.
but I mean, we also have to. I mean, nothing lasts forever, lah. Because
Yeah.
we all know that this day will eventually come. It's just that, like I said at the start of the show, it's like this day just came a lot earlier than what we all expected.
I think it's good that Klopp is leaving considered on a high. I think they were saying that comparing Klopp to Alex Ferguson, Alex Ferguson also quit on a high compared to Wenger. Wenger, I think, tried to force.
I think he overstayed. He overstayed his
I still love
tenure.
Wenger, but I think there was a time where he could have quit while he was at the top.
Yes.
But I think he wanted to do certain things right, but it didn't turn out well. So I think it's a good time for Klopp to announce and leave. But unfortunately for Liverpool fans,
I mean, for us, we are as fans, we are already motivated for the rest of the season. We are motivated already. If he asked me to break De Bruyne's leg, I will do it for him.
Who's
if he asked Kevin De Bruyne to stop Manchester City, I would do it. I would do it. Really. So
he touched fans' hearts also.
So to me, it's like if we us who don't even see him, we see him on TV, we will be willing to go extra length for him. What more his players who he treat like his sons? Of course, he will do it, man.
They will surely have a closer bond.
And then the best thing is he's leaving Liverpool 2.0. I mean, improved team.
Yeah.
You see?
Actually, what he did is remarkable, lah.
Yeah.
I mean, to rebuild that midfield, to tear and get.
Within one season.
It's not easy, no.
Within one window.
Within one window.
Jealous,
He breaks the midfield apart.
Yeah.
He basically
Milner,
dismantles
Hendo, and Fabinho.
Yeah. He dismantles.
I mean, we don't include Thiago lah because Thiago is still, I don't know where is he now lah.
Sick chicken lah. Earning good
I
money
don't know where is
by
he
not
now
playing
He's still with the club. He's still with the club.
He's still with the club.
His name is still on the injury list.
But Arthur no more lah.
No more already.
To me,
Arthur no more already
no
lah.
more,
Arthur.
We tell Azmi you can
Arthur
take
got
him.
Who is Arthur?
Who is Arthur? Played how many games already? 2 or 3 games.
No,
One game only. One game only.
16 minutes. Something like that.
Hit and miss lah. Hit and miss. But I think more hits.
He's in Fiorentina now.
yeah, he's now
Yeah.
performing. He's now one of the best midfielders in Serie A. Arthur.
I think
So
the story was he came to Liverpool to have a holiday lah.
Yeah, it's wrong
Maybe.
time, wrong wrong
His
player lah. I think.
hits, I would say that his misses are okay lah. I would say
Just I mean you can't
maybe
be perfect,
if
right?
you want to say Arthur, yes Arthur. Maybe if you really want for, I would say Karius Loris Karius.
Yeah, that's correct.
Loris Karius. But I mean Loris Karius, that one is we all know. It wasn't really that bad, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
not
that his
that
career
bad,
went downhill
Yeah.
after that Champions League finals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was quite good as well. I will
Yeah.